Well, Alex, Anti-Slavery Day. We've been waiting for a long time for this annual event to come up.
Yes,
And it's here.
it is, yes.
How do you feel?
Slightly nervous.
Really?
Yes.
It'll be perfectly all right, I assure you.
Right on the night.
There's a lot of people sharing the same cause as us,
Yes.
which is good.
Yeah. There was, did you hear really cool this morning? Yeah, it was very interesting. Did you hear they've got evidence that people are being trafficked into the UK for organ donation?
Yes.
I was so sad to hear that, I'll tell you.
Very shocking.
Yeah, really shocking.
And the figures are suggesting that they're much higher than last year, which are good and bad as far as I'm concerned. It does mean that the government is beginning to understand that there is an issue, and maybe there are more people knowing who to go to.
Exactly, and also people at border control are knowing the signs to look for, so more people are being people are more aware that there is this thing called the national referral mechanism, and so more people are being referred, maybe. Phil, whose band we're going to see tonight, is a very interesting guy. He spent 2 weeks in a shipping container outside Euston Station with a chemical toilet and some cereal and a pen.
Well, replicating the experience of a trafficked person.
Exactly, in the kind of container that someone might experience travelling in. And the other thing he did was he drummed for 4 days continuously. Well, I think he had some food breaks in Leicester Square and set a new world record. Yeah.
But these traffickers, they're experts in deception.
Yeah.
They have incredibly accurate documents, even though they're false.
Yeah.
And they manage to get past the border controls.
Yeah.
They're travelling with their victims these days.
It's much safer. Well, it's much safer than smuggling drugs.
Yeah.
If you've got someone with you who is apparently your niece or your cousin or your girlfriend, and maybe that woman believes she is their girlfriend as well, then there's nothing suspicious about that. Whereas if you're trying to bring heroin through Heathrow Airport, then it's a much bigger risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also with trafficking, actually, with heroin, you can only sell that once. With a person, you can sell that person over and over and over. Yeah. So you can see why it's so popular.
Indeed. And also this report shows that people are beginning to understand it could happen to UK people, not just to people from abroad.
That always amazes me when people, it's the same, people always bring this argument about, oh, well, the borders should be tighter, it's the fault of immigration, it's the fault of foreigners coming to this country. It's like, well, actually, come on, wake up. There are British girls being trapped around the UK.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And I think they're becoming more and more vulnerable because, what do they say, 1 in 5 of under 25s are going to be unemployed in future? They're going to be desperate for some kind of job, and after being turned down so many times, someone comes up to them and says, I've got something that might interest you. They're going to feel excited.
And already, when we see young girls in the UK who are being trafficked,